we offer you this quick and easy vegan pumpkin chili.
Hi, I'm Ashley.
And I'm Mark.
We are the Doctor and the Chef. We are happy to be working with Natural Grocers to bring some of the best plant-based recipes, and today we are showcasing pumpkins in a fall pumpkin recipe.
Yes, and it's actually going to be a chili using Adzuki beans and tempeh, and for the seasonal focus we'll be putting some pumpkin in. And also, as the temperature starts dropping, you're going to definitely be drawn to make this hearty dish.
Yeah, so do you want to talk about some of the ingredients?
Sure, we'll be using onions and garlic. We have tempeh, which is a cultured soy product, Adzuki beans, fire roasted tomatoes, some pumpkin, and other accoutrements.
So first of all, pumpkin. Everyone's excited about pumpkin because it's fall, and it's actually a really highly nutritious food. Pumpkin has lots of fiber in it, and the orange color, you might know, is from beta-carotene. And it also has a lot of potassium, so it's a really important food for really covering some of the diseases that we're used to seeing. So for example, potassium, we want to get a lot of, and we're used to thinking about lowering sodium by lowering our salt content, but really what you want to do is actually get more potassium, because you want to balance out the potassium with the excess sodium that many of us get from processed foods. So that's a really good source of it. And also with the fiber, it can help in so many ways by lowering blood sugar with people that may have some diabetes, or helping with weight loss, or even helping with lowering cholesterol. So, and I also want to talk about Adzuki beans. If you're not familiar, these are these little reddish beans, I guess. So they're different than like a red kidney bean. And these are known as the most, in Chinese medicine, the most yang bean of all the beans, meaning the most warming bean. So it's really nice to create a stew or a soup or something really during the warm season. And it's one of the highest nutritional, the beans with the highest nutrition in them. So they've been studying Adzuki beans for a lot of different health issues, and it's known to have the highest number of bioflavonoid antioxidants, so something like 29 or something chemicals that are specific antioxidants that help basically our body work better.
Great, cool. So we'll head over to the stove in a moment, and I'll talk through again as we prepare this simple dish. We've brought all of our ingredients here closer to the stove, and I have a pot here heated on medium-high heat. I added a little bit of coconut oil. That's optional. If you want to do this oil-free, you could just add some water. And we're going to start with some onions and garlic. And the French have a saying that the ingredients should sing to the pan when you add them. So that means have the pan heated before you add your ingredients. We're just going to saute this till the onions are translucent. And again, you can't smell. Sean is getting a good sense of the smell there, but if you ever want to impress people with your culinary abilities, this is the big secret. Just saute onions and garlic, and you'll definitely be complimented on the aromas. This is looking really good and translucent. So now I'm going to add the tempeh, which is a cultured soy product, and it's one of my favorite ways of enjoying soy, and it's an Indonesian street food. I had a tempeh expert take one of my classes, and he did a Balinese tempeh dance for the class, which I won't be doing today. Maybe we could coax Sean into doing that for our next video. But tempeh, because it's cultured, is said to be more easily digested, and it's one of my favorite ways to get that heartiness for like a plant-based substitute for meats, and I like using it in my chilies. So I'm gonna add some spices here. I have chili powder, chipotle chili powder, which is one of my favorites that gives a smoky heat. I also have some ground cumin, which is optional, and some salt and pepper. So just gonna add that in there. Give this a little stir. And then now I'm gonna add our, these are fire roasted tomatoes. You could use fresh tomatoes if you like. I'm a fan of the fire roasted tomatoes. Get this cooking a little bit. Smelling good. And now the Adzuki beans, which is it's popular in Japanese cuisine, so we're getting a world cuisine chili going here. Just gonna let this cook down, and now you can add water to reach your desired consistency, and that's up to you. That's just gonna give this a chance to simmer in there. Like a little bit more liquid. Just gonna cook this a little bit more, and now I have some freshly squeezed lime juice. And you're gonna let this cook for about 5 minutes or so. Just let the flavors marinate, and then you have two options for your pumpkin. This is roasted and cubed, so that's one option. Also, you could get a can of pureed pumpkin. It's just to give a little bit of the sweetness that you get from the pumpkin into the chili. So that's up to you. The quick and easy method is definitely using the paste. So I'm gonna put just a little bit of that in there. And then I'm gonna add the cubed pumpkin here. So we'll get some nice texture. And then the last touches, I'm gonna add some of the cilantro. This is fresh minced cilantro, and I'm gonna save some of this for the garnish. And then it's optional. You could add a little touch of tamari, which is a wheat-free soy sauce, and that'll help. It's in the umami flavor profile, so that's gonna help bring out the flavor of the other ingredients. So we'll just let this cook a little bit, and then for your dining pleasure, some pumpkin chili. So here we have our chili. I'm just gonna, this is optional of course, this is a little homemade vegan sour cream, which is essentially just vegan mayonnaise and lemon juice. I'm gonna put some, these are some toasted pumpkin seeds and a little bit of cilantro on here. So the pumpkin seeds give it a nice extra crunch.
Yeah, a little extra crunch and some extra minerals to get some zinc in there. So beans are amazing because of the combination of protein and fiber. You always want fiber with your protein. So here is a yummy dish that it's also, as Mark said, the tempeh adds to the digestibility of the dish. So you can think of this as a muscle building, heart healthy, body protecting